Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Adesua, the stepped up nurse, and in this video I'll be sharing with you the H to Z of the symptoms of pregnancy. In the previous video I've shared with us the A to G. If you have not watched the video, please do well and watch that previous video because it's a continuum from A to Z, right? That video was already getting too long for containing the A to G, so I had to break it into the part A and the part B. So this is the part B containing letter H to Z. I'll try and do this as quickly as possible. If you want further enlightenment, you can always reach out to me, and then I'll take you on the pregnancy journey one-on-one. So I'll be talking about letter H to letter Z, right? So letter H, as we all know, heartburn is very common in pregnancy. So what do you do for heartburn? The major thing you have to do for heartburn is to eat food in smaller quantity. Don't eat a douse of food at once, bam, into your stomach. Smaller quantities. Maybe what you're supposed to eat at once, you divide it into 3 different meals. Then avoid spicy foods, avoid acidic foods, right? Those things will help to reduce your heartburn. Also try to elevate the head of the bed to reduce the symptom and reduce the movement of food upwards, right, which usually causes the heartburn in some cases. Number 2, that's for letter I, increased urination. Well, the urination is the actual thing, not the increased, but everybody urinates, so the increased urination is also very important to stand for letter I, right? So for that, just drink water moderately. Don't drink too much, right? Too much of everything is actually bad. We have been told that water is good, but don't go to the excess, right? And then avoid taking caffeine. And if you need to urinate, please take regular breaks. Don't hold in your urine. Letter J, joint pains, right? Usually some pregnant women have joint pains, and what you do is to apply warm compress to that location or take warm baths, right? Use eating pads. If you have eating pads at home, you can put the pad on that part of the joint that is aching or that is paining you. You can also do massage, right? I believe that will help a lot. Now we go on to the next letter, which is K, right? Knee pain is closely related to joint pain, so the same thing applies to knee pain. Just make sure that you are wearing comfortable shoes. That's the only thing I have to add to that. Then when you are lifting, apply proper techniques to lifting. Don't just bend over, zoom and lift. Go down gradually, pick up what you want to pick up at the side and get up back. Don't just turn over just like that, right? So let's go to the next one. Letter L, leg cramps. Yes, a lot of pregnant women usually experience cramps in the legs. And what do? You stretch regularly. Make sure you're stretching your body regularly. Don't just sit on one spot for a very long time. In fact, for people that are not pregnant, this is something that causes cramps for people, so you need to watch against that. Also, you can take warm baths. Warmth generally helps to relieve pain. This will really help to relieve the cramps, right? Now letter M, mood swings, right? Lots of pregnant women experience mood swings. In fact, it's nearly natural for some people. In fact, some people will even blame mood swings when they don't have mood swings. They'll say, shebi I be pregnant soon, they get mood swings. Nah, lie, don't mind them. Okay, so for mood swing, learn to connect with your loved ones, share your feelings and all of that. And connection is a process. You don't just say one statement and just assume that you have connected with people. It's a process. Also, inculcate and practice relaxational techniques. Learn to relax so that your mood swings will not swing you out of the normal, right? Now the next thing is nausea. Yes, nausea, that's a feeling as if you want to vomit, right? That feeling is actually a common one among pregnant women. And when you have nausea, many people already even know what to do. They say, go chop ginger, chop something, we go chop you for body. So avoid strong smells, right? If you want to take ginger, you can take a ginger drink or add a tinge of ginger into your cup of water or into your bottle of water. It goes a long way to help. Then avoid those smells and the meals that usually evoke that nauseous feeling, right? And then your food, take small frequent meals. Don't just eat suddenly, bam. So that feeling of nausea would reduce. There are actually many remedies for nausea, but I need to move very fast, at a fast pace, so that this video will not get unnecessarily too long. Then, occasional spotting, right? Spotting is the main thing, but if you're spotting every day in pregnancy, it's abnormal. So that occasional is actually very, very important. You need to see your healthcare provider if you're spotting, but majorly you need rest when you're spotting. When you discover that you see a spotting spot on your spot of blood, now it's not spot of water, right? If you find a spot of blood on your pants, please just take a rest. Drop everything. Nothing is worth losing that baby for, right? So drop everything you are doing. Even, in fact, if you have to take sick leave from work, take it, and avoid heavy lifting, right? Heavy lifting too can evoke spotting in some people. Pelvic pain or pelvic pressure, like you're feeling pressure around your pelvic region. Your pelvic region is the region around your hips. So if you're feeling pain, you can decide to take your time to practice Kegel exercises. That is, when you are urinating, try to hold your urine for some time and then release it while you are urinating, right? It helps to strengthen those pelvic muscles, right? And Kegel exercises also help you a lot in many other ways, right? Then also you can invest in taking warm baths. Warm baths actually relieve a lot of issues in pregnancy. So take your time to practice taking warm baths when you're pregnant. Now we go to Q. That's quickening. Quickening is that at 16 weeks or thereabouts, 17 weeks for some people, 18 weeks for some people, you you feel the movement of your baby, right? So quickening is something that happens to everyone. There is nobody that will pregnant that will not experience the movement of baby inside. But that quickening is usually the first one, right? It's not like in pregnancy. So take your time to practice taking warm baths when you're pregnant. Now we go to Q. That's quickening. Quickening is that at 16 weeks or thereabouts, 17 weeks for some people, 18 weeks for some people, you you feel the movement of your baby, right? So quickening is something that happens to everyone. There is nobody that will pregnant that will not experience the movement of baby inside. But that quickening is usually the first one, right? It's not like every time you hear your baby kick, it's quickening. No, it's quickening is not what you experience all through when you're carrying your baby, because your baby will keep kicking, except baby is dead. The baby will keep kick from time to time, almost every day, right, of carrying the pregnancy. So when you're experiencing quickening, it's not a problem. It's not usually so painful. So just track those movements, journal it when you track it, and then show it to your healthcare provider or to your nurse or your midwife, right? Very easy. R, round ligament pain. There is a ligament called round ligament. We have different ligaments that support to hold the uterus. That, the uterus is standing inside your pelvic cavity like this, but there are some ligaments that hold it, that helps it to gain stability. So those round ligaments can be experiencing pain because of the heaviness of carrying the baby. So you can put eating pads. I've mentioned eating pads before. You can put it there, or you can take a warm bath, right? And ask your partner to massage your body, or anybody around to give you a light massage. It will really help, right? S now, stretch marks, right? You can actually undo stretch marks by applying moisturizing creams regularly on that surface. You use gentle skincare products. Don't use skincare products that will cause you more headache in the future, that it will not be as if you are bleaching or one kind of things worrying you. Then T, now, tender breasts. Everybody experiences this from time to time. Make sure you invest in using comfortable bras. Don't use bras that will hold your life and your destiny inside it. Use a comfortable bra. There are some bras that are specified for pregnancy alone, right? And then try and wear loosened clothes, not clothes that are too tight that you'll be feeling like your life is inside a padlock. No, wear clothes that are relaxing, like a flowing gown and what have you. There are maternity dresses you can always invest in. Urinary frequency. That is, you find yourself urinating a lot. We've talked a little about it during increased urination. So refer to the same management I mentioned. All these management I'm mentioning are things you can do at home for yourself, not things that you need a doctor to do for you, right? Now, V, vaginal discharge. Observe good hygiene. Some people see some discharge while they are pregnant, so observe good hygiene. Then use panties that are breathable. Cotton pants, very important. Then you need to seek doctors advice or go to see your doctor or your healthcare provider if the vaginal discharge becomes too much or too frequent, right? W, weight gain. Everybody experiences weight gain during pregnancy. That's one a normal thing. If you are even pregnant and you are losing weight, I think just 5% or 10% of people lose weight in pregnancy, which is not cool. You should actually add weight, right? So invest in taking balanced diets. If you eat too much starchy products, you will definitely add more weight than you should. Then also invest in physical activities. Don't just sit balaka. Yellow day, just sit down because you are pregnant, you are not active. Get active and then try to lose some of that weight. Then yeast infections. Yes, a lot of people have yeast infections. Some people, not a lot of people, some people have yeast infections during pregnancy. So observing good hygiene is just a way, and using breathable pants, breathable undies, breathable clothing, right, is very important. Then Z, finally we have come to the end, which is zoning out. Now the actual word for zoning out is dizziness. So if you are feeling dizzy, please just sit down or lie down, right? And avoid standing for too long. Don't go to the ATM machine or go to the bank and stand for a long period. Avoid anything that makes you stand for long. And if you're standing and you need to sit down and there's no seat, reach out to security or reach out to people around you and tell them you want to sit. You are looking for somewhere to sit. They will definitely get a seat for you to sit. Don't go to the market and be in the market from morning till night, all in the name of I want to buy pepper, I want to buy ugu. You are looking for things up and down. When you get home, elevate your leg, right, so that there'll be circulation backwards from the from your lower limbs to the upper parts of your body, right? So that's how we come to the end of this video, the A to Z of pregnancy symptoms. See you in my next video, and please do well to root for my podcast series on nursing stories and pregnancy related stories. See you in the next video. Please put on your notifications so that anytime I drop any other video, you will be notified. Bye.